and welcome back. Can you believe that today is the final video of the Q2 Hop? Financial Goals Hop 2026 is over. It's finished. We had an amazing lineup. This collaboration began last year, and we're in our second year. And you know what? Setting goals is something that's important, not only in your financial life, but in your personal life, right? And these are things that we're all learning as we walk this walk. So when I asked all these ladies if they'd like to be a part of it and open up their hearts to everyone, they were like, yep, let's do it. So getting into this, the main word in this is goals. We were setting goals. Sometimes goals are reached. Sometimes goals get changed. Cross them out, write them over, do something. Sometimes they could be carried forward, or sometimes they no longer fit the life we're living, or they might really become unattainable and made smaller. Or other times we could rip them up and throw them in the garbage, right? They're not going to serve us. We're going to get rid of it. That's why we do this. Write it down, look at it, think about it, and go over it. Because there's so many questions involved in goals. But this is exactly what we were supposed to do with this. So for me, goals are a collection of reports. They don't have to be perfect, but they are a collection of reports that I want to accomplish. I feel like I'm writing a police report. Sometimes when I write my goals, brain dumping, thinking about things, going over everything, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. Did I look at 10 steps ahead? Okay, lots to talk about. I really, because I had an aha moment today that I think you're going to be like, oh my goodness, but we're not there yet. Okay. So before I say anything else, I want to thank every single creator who participated in this hop. Thank you. Thank you to Budget with Mama Bear, Budgeting with Kim, Canadian Finance Journey, Cash Budget Retiree, Craft and Budget with On, myself, Dragonfly Saves, Frugality is Life, Jen Finally Saves, Jeanette's Journey, Lila's Budgets, Lisa Grateful Me, Little Green Cottage, Odette's Budgeting Life, Save with Judy, Saving the Bacon, She Persisted Budgeting Savings, Steph's on a Budget, and The Queen's Budget. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. Thank you for making the video. Thank you for taking us along on your journey. Thank you for telling us what you hope to accomplish, what you actually accomplished, what surprised the heck out of you, and maybe what you learned along the way. Because when somebody shares that information with me, especially in their financial journey, they're sharing more than just numbers. They're sharing like heartfelt decisions, priorities, right? That's all these things that are goals. And sometimes they're sharing disappointments or those holy moly moments in our life. But sometimes they're also sharing the victories that, are big, small, in between. Finances are difficult. They really are. And they carry so much emotion with them. But this is what I want you to do for me right now. Pause for a second. And just think about this one thing. In fact, you might want to write it down. Where am I right now? Don't leave me a message. I want you to write that down. I want you to think about this. Where am I right now? Now, this could be your personal, your financial, your family, your side hustle, your 9 to 5. Just take that one. Take that one. And I think that that's going to be an important one. When you look at this question, there's a lot of unpacking to do with it. But unpack it. And let me know if you liked it or not. All right. So I want to say thank you to all of them. I'm truly blown away. I got up to Anne-Marie, the Queen's budget, and I have to leave her a comment still. And I'll move forward from there. And I'm going to be honest, this is the first time that I got to really focus on every content creator that made a video. And you know what? I felt that was like self-care. Not only self-care for me personally, but self-care for me in my financial journey, right? I watched, I listened, I left comments. I tried to encourage them because they encouraged me. They shared their experiences and I shared mine. And I'm grateful, right? That's what this village is all about. Support can come at a moment, meaning you might be going to support a channel by watching their videos, but all of a sudden you get this, oh my gosh, moment that came from that. That's what this is all about. Or think about this. You left that content creator a comment and that made their day. Because I know on Sunday Night Live, I was talking about a comment that was left for me. Why am I bringing that into here? Because it's all about our village. When I think about our village and each and every one of us, I jokingly said this week I wanted to quit. What did I want to quit? I wanted to quit. I don't even want to think about finances no more. I felt like I didn't want to, right? That struggle was real this week. I was done. But you know what? I finished that challenge that was haunting me, the pool challenge. And then I had this I did it moment because that was a goal. That was a goal. And all of a sudden I finalized that goal and my mindset changed 100%. All right. That's the point. Goals, goals, and goals. They might be hard. They might be difficult. We might hate them. We might want to throw them out. But you know what? Keep plugging away at it. Stay accountable. You've got this, right? So this is what that aha moment I had today was. As budget and savers, I thought about this. I realized that I am not present. I'm not in the moment. Mama Bear, I think, mentioned it on her page for Q3. And you know why that is? I felt like the calendar was moving really fast. Can't believe that we're at the end of July. August for us here means summer's over, right? Do you realize as budget and savers, we're here today because of things that we did in our past? The overspending, not understanding what interest rates were. Maybe we refinanced our house one too many times. Maybe we said yes when we should have said no. Maybe we had too many emotional moments, and we spent money and bought things that we shouldn't. Emotional spending. So think about this. We're thinking about our past and where we're at right now. A lot of us are still paying down debt, mortgages, cars, things like that. So we're thinking about our past. We're in our present, dealing with all the finances, but mentally thinking about what we did then. So it's a cycle, right? And then what else are you doing? You're looking at tomorrow, the next day after that. You're looking to the future. Do you understand why we can't be in the present? I've given up on it. I'm giving up on it. This is where I'm going. The calendar's moving too fast. Can't believe that I'm closing out Q2, but I'm already at the last day of the first month of Q3. It's like, oh my gosh. So again, I want to say thank you to everyone. I hope that you really are enjoying this book. I hope that you enjoyed the brain dump. Don't forget that we are going to be coming with Q3 in what is it? July, August, September, beginning of October. October 1st is when we talk about what we did for Q3. But this is what it is. The past has given us information. The present is giving us opportunity, present time. And that future me that we're talking about, or that future you, that future person is still waiting to see what we decide to do next right now. If that does not make you think full circle, I have no clue what does. But do me this favor. Make one conscious choice today that your future self will say thank you to this person right here. Not me, meaning you. So thank you for being part of this app. Thank you for being part of this amazing community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have so much gratitude for each and every one of you. Where are you right now? Love you. See you in the next one. Bye.